Am I on? Okay, I can't see when this thing turns on. Okay, maybe I'll title this, I Speak French. You know, somebody, I didn't even think of it until I just said that right now. The other day, somebody at the mission, my homeless friends, Vimeo, for those of you that are very ethical, it's okay, I try to help my homeless friends. And somebody had spoken, maybe French, but I remember when I was in Switzerland many years ago, there's not a language, Swiss, as far as I understand. There were 3 languages that they spoke. I didn't know any of them. One might have been Italian, but German or whatever. But I had learned one word, danke, which I learned because I would walk around a lot. If I remember right, it's thank you. As we were leaving at the airport, I said danke he said, you said that well. You know, some of them also spoke English. The other day, somebody was bringing that up. What does that have to do with, you know, the strategy for the kingdom, for many of us, is the word of God a seed that goes forth. It goes forth all over the place. And I check all these different websites I do, and one of them's in French. It's actually, unless you hit the translation, all of the words are freely translated into French, which is great. And one of the principles, I might have to not do too much on the Vimeo, because it might be beneficial if I teach for even a few minutes. But one of the principles of the kingdom is you don't take ownership of the seed or the word of God. And every gift that's in you is given to you. Freely you have received, freely give. Now, the power of, I remember Stevie Nicks from Fleetwood Mac, who, I love Fleetwood Mac, one of my favorite groups. And I remember she made a comment maybe 5-7 years ago, I read it or whatever, but she wanted to keep recording and all. And I guess friends in the recording industry told Stevie Nicks, well, you got to be careful nowadays. People will steal your videos, they'll take it. And I remember the response she said was, you know, I'm not going to be worried about who takes my videos, or that, which of course happens in our society, illegal downloads and all CDs. But also ministers, people speaking the word of God. There are people that I've asked through my various sites, download everything, take it all. Whatever you feel, you start your own. But you know, I own the copyright to everything by virtue of the fact that I made it. But I waive it to the point where take them all, use them. I simply say don't sell them. But there are sites I found that collected a lot of my videos. Just one day I was just Googling, and I'm sure they make money, but not that they sell them, but they collect a video collection site, and my videos were on there too. But that's power in the kingdom. One of the things that upset me about this whole Vimeo conflict, I also read some other people that had comments like, we can't get them to stop charging her husband's account or whatever it was. And then they had like a help thing in Vimeo. And it was kind of like smartass. It said, when you click the link, they already deleted my links. The new ones I put up, they already got them off. If you click them on the various sites, fine. But it said, oops, there's nothing here. Or maybe there was never anything here. Kind of like when they delete people's videos, instead of saying, you know, you're a business and maybe there's a reason, there's like a smartest comment they have on that. Because I clicked the ones they deleted. And then when I read the comments from other people that Vimeo, if you will, or any internet or oppressed, it was like they were voiceless. And I try to speak out for the underdog in general. And in the media world that we are in today, a lot of people do feel like they don't have a voice. And then if any company, any government, any organization says, You know, we have the power. What's that peon going to do if we cross the line and charge a person and let them worry about it? Let's just take their money in general. But yet we have a voice. And then let it go forth in French. Preachers, speak the word of the Lord and tell everybody. Don't say, $5, you can have this video. It's say, take this. We have a short time. And the principle is, let it go forth as much as possible. So yes, I'll end it quick. I speak French.